Hey guys, it's LegoPandaStudios here, and today I'm going to be showing you my new Dunkin Donuts MOC. So I really wanted to try creating a new restaurant MOC, and I thought I would start with a local favorite, Dunkin Donuts. So I pulled a bunch of different images of different Dunkin Donuts locations from Google as references, and kind of came up with the design you see so far. So let's take a closer look at some of the details in this MOC. Alright, so first we'll take a look at the entrance area of the restaurant so far. And so far I've just started building these orange walls on either side of the door, which again is kind of inspired by some of the images I've seen of different Dunkin Donuts locations. I've definitely been referencing a lot of more modern looking Dunkin Donuts, kind of after their whole rebrand that they've had in the last few years to the Dunkin' restaurants. So a lot of the details that you're going to see in this MOC are going to be based off of those more modern restaurants versus the older style. So a lot of the newer Dunkin Donuts have these orange entrances, so that's what I'm trying to do here with these orange bricks. Definitely got to find more of them either in my collection, or I'll have to source them from Bricklink or buy some new sets that have orange pieces. And then other than that, the entrance right now just consists of this trans-clear door, and then these two 1x2 trans-clear bricks at the top. So definitely got some more details to put in here. And next, moving down to the left side of the main entrance area, we have this wall that I've kind of started to build. And the base of the wall, and this is going to be the same way around the whole entire MOC, it's going to have this multicolored brick base. And this again is inspired by some of the images I've seen of different Dunkin Donuts locations that kind of have this brickwork around the bottom. I was going to try using those profile brick pieces for this, but it didn't really look the way I wanted it to, so I opted to use some 1x2 plates instead. Definitely going to have to start sourcing some more dark tan, regular tan, and reddish brown plates for this base of this MOC. And you'll also see this on the other side of the MOC, but I put in these large window pieces, which is similar to what most Dunkin Donuts locations have for like the dining area. On this side of the MOC, the brick foundation isn't quite built up to the height that I want it to be, but that's mostly because I've run out of these 1x2 plates. So like I said, definitely need to source some more of those 1x2 plates. And so now we'll take a look at the interior of this MOC, and this is definitely the part that I've started to work on the most, just because this is, for me at least, I think the most fun part of this MOC. So those shelves that kind of sit in the middle of the restaurant are going to go where you see those reddish brown bricks, and I haven't really built that up yet. I gotta work on designs for the cooler as well as the shelves because they're kind of a distinct look. But I have started kind of laying the groundwork for the main part of the restaurant where you get your food, they make your coffees, and you pay for everything. And for this part of the MOC, I'm basically following like one very specific image that I found that I really liked the look of. So I'll put that image up on the screen just so you can kind of see what I'm basing this all off of. But as you can see in the image, there's this like dark brick wall in the back. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm thinking I'll put some gray tiles, and then over that I'll put some sort of custom sticker that kind of says some town runs on Dunkin', like you can see in that reference image. And then also, as you can see in that reference image, there's kind of this white counter that runs across like the whole backside of the area where you order your food, and then kind of continues into the area where you check out. So I have that in there just right now with some white tiles, and so far it looks pretty accurate. I don't think this is going to change too much, but we'll see. And also in this interior part of the restaurant, you can see I took some of those profile bricks in medium nougat color, and I put those around the base to kind of look like the wood accents that you see in this reference image around the counter space. I think that also will end up staying. I like how it looks a lot. The only thing I might replace it with is I might do some headlight bricks with some tiles. I think that might achieve the look I'm looking for a little bit more, but we'll see. I also really like how these are looking right now. So I've turned the whole MOC just so you can get a better view of the checkout area in the restaurant, and as you can see, the white counter kind of continues, and then behind that, in the back area where the workers would be pouring coffees, you can see I've started to make some of the different appliances. The first thing I've made is the machine that pours out all of the cold brews and the iced coffees. So far, I think the design for this coffee dispenser is pretty good. I have to replace a couple of pieces with different colors. As you can see, there's two black pieces that need to be gray. But other than that, it's looking pretty good so far. And then moving on from there, you can kind of see the white counter turns into a black counter where the cash register is going to go. I haven't quite built that yet because I want to try to make it as detailed as possible, but that eventually is where the screen will go for the cash register as well as a card reader. And then next to that, and this is a design I definitely need input on, so definitely comment down below if you have any ideas about this particular part of the MOC. But I'm trying to build this like donut and pastry display case that you usually find inside of any coffee shop, but also inside of Dunkin Donuts. So the main thing I'm trying to go for with this display case is I want it to be entirely see-through, because that's how most of these pastry display cases are in cafes and in Dunkin' Donuts too. But it's proving to be just a little bit difficult to articulate that style in Lego form, because if I use too many trans clear pieces, I don't love how it looks. And I've tried using these light bluish gray tiles along the top, and I'm not sure if I really like how that looks either. So again, if anybody has any ideas about how to achieve this, definitely leave some comments down below. Also on the inside of this, I'm trying to create this like tilted tray that you often see in like cafes and coffee shops where they display all the pastries. And I'm trying to come up with the best design for that kind of fits inside of the display case. And I think I've got it. I gotta tweak it a little bit more. Right now it might be at too much of an angle, but that's just something I might have to play with between now and the next mock update. And then also you can see that I've started to kind of lay out some tile on the floor. I think I'm gonna go with this dark tan color for the flooring. It's not quite what I've been seeing in some of the reference photos, but I think it's gonna be what's easiest for me to use in this particular mock. Okay, so now I've kind of turned the mock from the point of view from behind the counter where all the food is made, just so you can see what the dining area of this restaurant's gonna look like. So as you can see, I haven't really created any details for this yet. I've kind of just laid out where I'm thinking I will put different tables and chairs. That's another part of the design I need to work on, is the design for the chairs and tables, because I really want to try to make them look as accurate as possible to the ones you would find in Dunkin' Donuts. So for right now, these bricks here are just placeholders for the tables and chairs, just so I know how many I have to make and where they're gonna go. And then flipping it around to the other side, kind of next to where you check out and where you'd pick up your drinks, I've laid out more spots for seats, but these are going to be a little different because I am going to be making some bar seating. So there'll be a tabletop that goes across where the windows are, and then there'll be 3 like bar stool style chairs where like people who are by themselves could pull up a chair and eat looking out the window. This is something I've seen in a couple different Dunkin' Donuts and also in some different reference pictures I've found. So I wanted to try to incorporate that style of seating into this mock as well. So that's an overall look at this mock so far. Definitely leave some comments down below if you have any sort of ideas about what I could improve, different things I could add, any other ideas. In this video I kind of just went over everything I've started to work on, but there's also some other details as well that I'm planning on incorporating in here. Like I want to design the whole back of the Dunkin' Donuts, I want to make a drive-through, all sorts of stuff. I might even expand out into the parking lot. But at the moment, I've kind of used up all the space I have on this really big base plate. So not 100% sure how much further out I'm going to expand this, but we'll see as these mock updates continue. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to subscribe down below for more videos from me. Also be sure to check out my TikTok because I post there almost every day, and I'm sure I'll be posting some more quick little behind the scenes videos of this mock and any other future mocks. See you in the next video.